Hi guys, Miss Moon here. Like you don't know. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere, then you probably already know that I'm not going to be attending North Arc for the fall semester. And that kind of bums me out. This all happened in a very weird fashion. About early July, I think it was, I got a letter saying that I was on financial aid suspension. So the very next day I went down to school. I was like, okay, what do I need to do? And they said you need to write a letter appealing the financial aid committee, and you need to have your advisor print out your plan for the coming semester or whatever. Anyway, so that day I did it. I went ahead and did it because I was there. And, you know, that was taken care of. I submitted it that day. Well, let's see, the 6th was when tuition was due, August 6th. And so, like, the week before, in fact, it wasn't exactly a week before, it was Monday, they sent out an email saying, you know, tuition is due in a week, so, you know, if you haven't taken care of that, then you need to. So I called up, it's like, I need to know if I'm still on financial aid suspension or not, because we've only got a week left. And they told me that the financial aid committee had not reviewed anything yet. Glad they're on top of that. And, then that Wednesday, I got this in the mail, which is this little letter from Phi Theta Kappa, which says basically, let's see, because of your academic success, we invite you to join Phi Theta Kappa. Your grade point average suggests that you have a strong work ethic and you take your education seriously. Well, that was nice, but I'm not really a sorority sister. I'm not sure I'd want to be part of any club that would have me for a member. So I was just like, oh, that's kind of nice, but no thank you. Because it's hard enough sometimes for me just to get my academic work done. I put so much focus into that if I had something on top of it, I probably would just go more quickly insane. And so then Friday rolled around and I still hadn't heard back, so I called North Arc and I was like, hey, what's going on, guys? Am I still on financial aid suspension? The lady checked and she said, yes, you are. So I dropped all my classes and, yeah, I decided, because I can't do it without financial aid. It's just impossible. I'm too poor and have no income. Anyway, Monday was the cutoff day. It was the day that, you know, we had to have our tuition due. Then Wednesday, I get this. And it's just this little document with a single paragraph that says, the Financial Aid Committee reviewed your appeal, and the decision was made for you to remain on financial aid suspension. Thank you for keeping on top of that, and sending this to me 2 days after the tuition was due. In order for you to be reinstated on financial aid, this is the funny part, you must make satisfactory academic progress, as stated in the enclosed policy. This was all I got. There was no policy enclosed, so, fail on that. And also, how can I make academic progress if I don't have financial aid? Because I can't be a student without financial aid, and you won't give me financial aid until I make academic progress. So that's one of those things that's just like, this is going to be funny in maybe a month, but it's not funny right now. Well, it's a little funny right now. I'll go ahead and give it that. Things are happening. Unfortunately, the charger to my laptop is down again, which is why you're probably going to be getting a lot more of these little phone videos. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. Tomorrow Dan is moving, or we're starting a convoy to Fayetteville, and I'm helping with that, so that should be interesting. I don't know when, but soon, like in a couple of months soon, I'm going to be moving as well. I'm not going to be in this wonderful trailer anymore. I'm moving back in with my parents because we don't have a lot of money, and I don't want to be a burden, or as little a burden as possible. So, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try and move my stuff into the basement. Dad wants to sell this trailer. And when he gets money from that, he's going to redo the entire basement so that it's more like an apartment, separated from the entire house. So I will actually be living in my mom's basement eventually. Right now I'm going to be living with them, but just when you thought I couldn't get any nerdier, I decided to move into my mom's basement. I'm actually kind of thrilled about that. I like the fact that I'm not going to be as much of a financial burden on them. That's because it really weighs on me a lot, and I don't like that. So I don't like transitions so much. I want to get the transition over with, so I'm really eager to get this done. So yeah. Other than that, I have a job interview Thursday, which I hope goes really well. And I guess that's pretty much everything. I mean, I've been talking for ages. So yeah. I guess I'll see you guys around.